Hi girls, how are you? This is our math session for today. Today we're gonna learn about something called mean. The mean is a scale of measurement that is used to measure data. Okay, open the books page 775. Page 775. Well, what is the objective of our lesson today? Today we're gonna learn how to find the mean of given data. Well, as you can see here, we have the mean, median, range, and mode. We will talk about those all later. Today's lesson is only the mean. The mean is the total of all the values divided by the number of the values. Well, this shows us more, as I told you. Those are going to be covered by the next lesson. But for today's lesson, it's only about the mean. The mean is also known as the average. So when we say what is the mean, or we can say what is the average, it is to add up all the numbers together to then find the total. After you finish, you're going to divide the total number by the number of values you have. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will divide 30 by 6. You will have 5. So the 5 is called the average, or it's called the mean. This is for today's lesson. Others are going to be covered in the next lesson, inshallah. So here in question 5 and 4, find the following, use the following data about the students in the 3 classes. I have Mrs. Green, Mr. Nesbitt, and Mrs. Jackson. The number of boys here is 15 and 14. The number of boys 12 and 12. The boys here is 12 and the girls is 16. First question is, what is the mean number of boys in 3 classes? What is the mean number of boys? So you're going to take the number of boys that you have, which is 15. So the mean of boys equals 15 plus 12 plus 12. 12 by 12 is 24. 24 and 15 is 39. Now you're going to divide this 39 by the number of values you have. I have 3 values, so you'll divide by 3. 39 divided by 3 is exactly 13. Well, for the next one, you're going to add those numbers for the girls and then divide them by 3 as we did. You will have 14. So the mean of the girls, or the average of girls, is 14, and the average of boys is 13. And what is the mean of the students in the 3 classes? You're gonna add up all the number of students, which is 15. Let me use the text here. It's gonna be easier. You're gonna write 15 plus 12 plus 12 plus 14 plus 12 plus 16. Okay, you will have the answer, which is, let me calculate it, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 76, 81. So the answer here is 81. Then you're going to divide this 81 to find the average, or the mean, which average equals 81 divided by 6. 81 divided by 6 equals 13 and a half. which is the average or the mean. Okay, let's move now to the second question. In this question, he wants us to use the data shown in the table to find each mean. Now this table shows the judge A, judge B, judge C, D, E, F, G. He gave the figure soccer technical marks where those and the presentation marks where those and the total scores is in this part. Question is, what is the mean or the average of the technical marks from the judges? Okay, what you're gonna do here is to take the technical marks together here and add the numbers together. After you add these numbers, you're gonna have the answer, which is 40.6. This is the total. You're gonna divide this total by the number of data you have, the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll divide it by 7. You will get 5.8 is the average of the marks of the technical marks given. What about the presentation marks? Okay, simply you will add those numbers together. After you add them, you're going to divide them by 7, which is the total, which is the number of values. So when you add them, you will have 38.5. Divide them by 7, which is the number of values. You will get 5.5. Now find the combined marks for the total score awarded by each of the 7 judges. Record your answer on the table. Well, he needs from you to add those 2 marks together. Here you're gonna get, let me do them using the text. It's gonna be easier. Okay, the first one is 11.3 when you add them together. The second one is 11.5. Just add those 2 values together. The third one is 11.4. Okay, the next one is 10.9. Okay, I'm gonna make the font smaller. Okay, then 11.4, then 10.9, and finally 11.7. Okay, now after you finish, you're gonna add those numbers together. After you finish, you will add the numbers together. The total of these numbers is 79.1. Okay, now to find the average of the number, you're gonna say, okay, the total or the average is by just dividing the 79 that you had by, yes, divided by 7, because we took only the total. So the answer is gonna be 11.3. Okay, this is the part that we're gonna cover today. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will complete the lesson by covering the questions in the second page. We'll train well on this lesson. Understand it, that we're gonna complete it tomorrow, inshallah. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.